Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video we're gonna make an AR game. So the first thing, we need the 3D model. As you can see, I have one rocket here I call as a player. So I will give you a tip, and actually I made a video about that before. There's an AI tool, guys, you can use to get 3D models if you don't know how to make them. Like me, the only thing you need to do to go to Meshi.ai website, click on get started, it's free. And after you log into your profile, if you haven't logged in, you can sign up. The next thing you will do to click on to text the 3D and write your prompt here. As you can see, I have 4 rocket preview here. I just made it inside of this Meshi.ai tool, and I generated and refined it, and I got my asset. It won't be perfect. There will be some texture or maybe topology issues, but it's not that bad always. You can use it for your prototypes, or maybe if you are making actually very simple assets, then it will generate a very good asset for you guys. Alright, so another thing is we need a joystick. You can get your joystick from Unity Asset Store. The only thing you need to do is just search for joystick in here, and then you can just I got this joystick pack. It's made by Finrex Studios. I hope I'm pronouncing right. After you added it to your assets, you can just drag and drop this inside of the canvas. So let me just show you one more again. So after you download this joystick pack, you will go to the folder and prefabs, and as you can see, there's fixed joystick, and you will add this into your canvas. When you add it, it will be too big, so the thing you're gonna do is just a little bit, we need to just scale it down. Yeah, I mean, now it looks good. The size is actually not that bad, but maybe a little bit from the y-axis. All right, that's perfect now. Okay, yeah, cool. So the another thing, so we have a player in here, rockets, and we have a joystick. But another thing, how did I get this project? There are XR origin. So what is it? So guys, when you open your Unity Hub, you will click on new projects, and then there will be some templates for you to use. So you're gonna choose AR mobile, and you're gonna create this project. You're gonna delete everything you see inside of the hierarchy. You only need XR origin, event system, directional light, and another thing actually we need, I deleted that. I don't recommend you to delete this too. AR session, you're gonna right click on hierarchy, XR, and there will be AR session. All right, we need this too. When you open this template anyway, you're gonna see that, but I deleted it, so I just bring that again. All right, guys, so the next thing we have joystick, we have XR origin, which we have camera inside of it. We have AR session, we have canvas with the joystick in it. Then we need script folder. I already created it. So let's create our first script. I'm gonna call this player movements. Okay, so the first thing we need is our joystick. Then we need speed variable. All right, we don't need start method. Okay, so inside of the update method, I'm gonna get horizontal movements and vertical movements. Actually, not movement inputs from joystick. So floats horizontal is equal to joystick dot horizontal, and it's gonna be the same code with the for the vertical. but we're gonna get vertical of the joystick. It's a very simple code. Yeah, now we need vector 3 direction, and that's going to be equal to, of course, a new vector 3, and x-axis will be horizontal, vertical will go to y-axis, and we don't need to move our rocket in z-axis, so I'm going to put a 0 for that, and it will be normalized. And let's write transform. Let's now apply this direction for our rocket's position. So we're going to write transform dot translate direction multiply to speed and multiply this to time dot delta time. So I'm saving this script and I'm going back to Unity. So now let's go to click on player, and let's drag this player movement to a player object, which I already did. So we need our joystick, so let's drag our joystick from canvas. And for the speed, you can put whatever you want. I'm just gonna randomly put 5. If you think that's a slow, you can put more. So I'm putting 5, and so let's save the project and play the game. So when I look at the game, so let's try to move our rocket, and that's perfect, guys. We can move it. But the thing is, we can move our rocket to wherever we want. We don't want that because inside of the AR experience it looks bad. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna limit our movement for both x and y axis. So let's write here float, and then I'm gonna write here just x moments is equal to mathf.clamp. So we need to, as you can see, we need to write our value first to then a minimum and the max value. So we will have to write the value we want to limit. So it's gonna be horizontal. So I'm just writing here. Minimum value I will go with -26, and the max value I will go with +28. Let's write the same thing for y-axis. So it's gonna be vertical, and then for the minimum value I go with -6.5 floats and max +7. Now we're gonna write transform that position is equal to new vector 3 x movements, and we are implementing these values, right? And we are writing nothing to z-axis, but actually, so our z-axis is 2 in here in the game scene, so I'm gonna put 2 is here too. So let's save the script and go back to project. So let's try to test our game. All right, it looks perfect. As you can see, we cannot go far away for the x-axis and the y-axis also. Actually, I would say it's perfect for z-axis, but it's more limiting for the x-axis. So let's actually change that. So I'm gonna go back to script again. So the minimum value I will put -30, and then for the max I will put 32 positive. Let's save that, go back to Unity, and let's test our game now to see how it looks with new variables. Yes, it's better than before. And let's go back to the scene project again. So we have other assets in here, which I created also one more asset with Meshi.ai. And then let's go to Mozilla and let's write here asteroid. And I want this to be cartoonish, and I will generate that. All right, Meshi.ai gave us 4 options, so let's preview them one by one. I think more or less all of them look same, so I will choose randomly. I don't know, I will go with the 4th one or maybe 3rd one. Okay, let's go with the 1st one. But as you can see, like, texture doesn't look perfect. So what we can do, actually, we can refine it. So let's wait for the refine. I'm pausing video and I will come back again. Okay guys, our asteroid is ready. It doesn't look that great, but I mean, it is what it is, right? It's just YouTube video. So let's download this asset as a FBX. So I got this. I'm gonna open my folder. I'm gonna extract this. And let's open the folder. So let's go back to Unity project, and inside of the My Models, I'm going to drag and drop this model and texture inside of the My Models folder. So let's drag these asteroids inside of the meshes folder and textures to textures folder. Okay, as I can see, both of the texture has same name, so that's why instead of texture 0, so let's change the name of the asteroid's texture. I'm gonna call this asteroid texture, and I'm gonna add this to textures. Let's go to the scene. So let's add this asteroid mesh inside of the scene, and then as you can see, we have a material here. So let's go to textures and let's apply it. Actually, we don't. Let's create a material. That will be the best to say. And I'm gonna call this asteroid M. I'm gonna apply this material to our asteroid and also our textures on that. So yes, all right, that's all. I'm gonna cut this video from now. If you want the second episode, just press on the like button. If I get enough expression from you, I will make the second video. In the second video, we're gonna make a system for asteroids. We're gonna spawn them. We're gonna make them attack towards our rocket, and then collision between the rocket and asteroid, and more gameplay system. That's the end of our video, and also don't subscribe to the channel. Thank you.